We finish with the verses on Noah's sons in this session from Genesis chapter 10, verse 26 to 31. We finish with Shem. And let's read this. I will make a brief commentary. It might not mean anything, or it might. I'm just stating some things that we can draw from this. In verse 26, we read, "And Joktan begat Almodad." Another weird name, isn't it? "And Shelef, and Hazarmaveth, woof, and Jerah, and Hadoram, and Uzal, and Diklah, and Obal, and Abimael, and Sheba, and Ophir, and Havilah, and Jobab, and all these were the sons of Joktan." That's a lot of sons, isn't it? "And their dwelling was from Misha." Remember, in the future, that becomes Moscow. As you go into Sephar, a mount of the east. That could be the Ural Mountains, who knows? "These are the sons of Shem after their families, after their tongues, in their lands, after their nations." Shem covered a big territory too, just as much as Ham did. So, Joktan fathered 13 sons. Wow. So, I'm going through these names now and give a comment on each name. Next name is Almodad. It means measure of God, or immeasurable. He must have feared God and looked at God with awe. Yet, what we have here, he was the founder of an Arabian tribe. And Shelef means who draws out. Then Hazarmaveth means court of death. He's the third in order of the sons of Joktan. The name is preserved in Arabic under the name of a province of Arabia and an ancient people of southern Arabia. Next we have Jerah. It means the moon. Jedoram, the fifth one, means noble honor. His settlements, unlike those of many of Joktan's sons, have not been identified as a people in southern Arabia. Then you've got Uzal, separate. That's what it means. And then there's his settlements of Uzal are clearly traced in the ancient home name of Sanaa. Now, where did we hear that? It's the capital city of Yemen, a country on the Arabian Peninsula, the southern part of it. From its position in the center of the best portion of that kingdom, it must always have been an important city, Uzal. Then we come to Diklah. Diklah means palm grove, and he's the seventh son of Joktan, whose settlements, in common with those of the other sons, can also be found in Arabia. Obal means stripped, naked. Abimael means father of male. See, Abimael. That came from Abba, which is Hebrew and one of the Semitic languages for dad, Abba. Abimael means father of male and is the ninth of the sons of Joktan. He founded a tribe in northern Arabia. We move on. Sheba, an oath, or it means an oath or it means seven, was the 10th son of Joktan and was probably the founder of the Sabaeans in Africa. the Sabaeans, they lived in Sheba. And of course, the name also came from Seba, which was a Hamite name for Ethiopia. Then Ophir means fruitful, abundance. Havilah means one that suffers pain. And finally, Jobab means dweller in the desert. 12 of these 13 sons of Joktan were founders of tribes in Arabia. Can you believe that? All I have to say is, wow, what an eye-opener that was to me. Arabia was Shemite? You see, all the times I read the Bible, I don't know how I missed that Joktan's deep connection to the Arabian people. These were definitely Shemite all the way. I, like many others who read in the Bible, assumed that the Arabian people only originated from Ishmael, the son of Hagar, and Abraham, half Hamite and half Shemite. See, in verse 31, we read, in verse 31, these are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues, in their lands, after their nations. This marks the conclusion of the Table of Nations, which was doubtless recorded by Shem or a Shemite after the great Babylonian dispersion. Moses then copied it, collected it, and we have the record here. So, how many nations altogether came from Noah's sons? 70 nations. 14 from Japheth, 30 from Ham, and 26 from Shem. Folks, we all, this is my point today. And if that's the only point you get from today, I've succeeded. We all stemmed from 6 of the 8 people from the ark, just a mere 4,500 years ago. Hard to wrap your brain around that, isn't it? But really, if everybody had survived and doubled every 40 years, we would have had over 20 billion people. See, this accounts for the Black Plague, it accounts for illnesses, it accounts for mortality rates. Folks, we live in a young earth. Again, let me repeat myself, just from the Bible alone. All of us stemmed from 6 of the 8 people from the ark, a mere 4,500 years ago. I'm still trying to comprehend